would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
On the visiting sideline, a look at the head coach of the 49ers. His side staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Facing off with him, that's head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And we're off and running from New Orleans. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a second-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
What a story this guy already has to tell, Kate. 7 years in college, 42 starts, 3 different schools, and a multitude of injuries. But I'll tell you this, a lot of NFL teams were intrigued by his talent because he could run, he could throw, and when healthy, he could be a difference maker.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That one stopped by Upton Stout. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Shotgun snap to Shough. Jump off caught by his back. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. Fields this at the 19. Jukes away from one. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun is Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. at the Saints' 43-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
From the red zone now. He dropped this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 10-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He was caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
A 7-yard gain. That's another 49er first down. First and goal, San Francisco.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Again, it's Brock Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. They'll cobble together a yard there. Nick Martin making that play. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. To throw, Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Kamara now on first and 10. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
And 9 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, here's Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled. Well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Now Shuck on third and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. They'll get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
And that zone lead goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. For right side, caught by Olave. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Smith able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Purdy on 1st down. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Play action now with Purdy. Has it downfield, working the left. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Saints' 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Chase Young on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And they did to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
A 32-yard attempt.
And we will not see the field goal try just yet as the clock has hit zeros on our 1st quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. The goal team is out to try to add 3 points to their lead. Piniero's kick is good, and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Kamara gets it on the draw. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Shuck now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shuck on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. The 49ers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ayuk makes the catch. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 9 yards. And a 49er first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the 49er.
Zone read the give to McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Purdy looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down, 49ers.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Saints 3.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. And start things off with a run by Kamara. And he has this to the opposing 35.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one does not go far.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
Saints 6.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
3rd and long, Purdy. He's going for it himself. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, San Francisco.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And a 49er first down.
They stick with McCaffrey. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Cameron Jordan.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Come on, get it together.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
To the air again. Purdy. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
24. Saints 6.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Zone read here, the handoff to Kamara. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
A 6-yard
offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Chuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for the Saints.
1st and 10. Here's Chuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Shump. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Screen here for Kamara. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. Pulled in at the 20. Escapes the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. I'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Purdy to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. San Francisco calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46. To throw again, it's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 2 yards.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now it's the Saints' all-time leading punter, Thomas Morstead, on to hit this one. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's a design run. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Hits his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy throwing here. Short pass brought in. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Brought down by Julian Blackmon.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50.
Play action now with Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Chuck now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He's running with it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chuck now from the gun. Patrick with the catch. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
That's good for a Saints 1st down.
Off the play action, Chuck. Caught by his back, Kamara. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
He shovels this one forward. Wow, he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Chuck running a sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Chuck working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Devon Bailey. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Niners.
Chuck's going to throw here. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Chuck looking to pass here. Gets this one to Patrick. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49ers 12-yard line.
On the keeper, here's Chuck. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the keeper, here's Chuck. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring
A gain of 1 yard.
Only
on
need
the
to fall
play.
forward one more
It's
yard.
now
Here's third and goal.
goal.
He's going to keep this one. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
To George
5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's Cox. Again, it's Kittle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and inches.
He'll try to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
All set now. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Looking to throw. Purdy.
At the 9.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Christian.
Anticipating the pass. Defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Fourth down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. It's a 36-yard look for him. Pinheiro's kick is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints come marching onto the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Shuck. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the 49ers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Play action now, Purdy. Bobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they were obviously more concerned with a pass that wasn't coming. Great decision to hand it off, and even better running to gallop all the way to the end zone.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to look, right from the playbook, right? That's why you run an RPO. That defense can't be right. You're playing pass? Well, I'll hand it off, and my running back can do the damage.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All set to go now from the 35.
Saints, first down.
Slot man motioned over.
At the 35-yard line.
Shuck now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Saints.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Alvin Kamara. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard
To throw
line.
again here. It's Shuck. Into the hands of Olave. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Olave. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line.
A gain of 34
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Drops back. Needs an open man. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
10 more yards. Complete to Devon Vele.
Throwing it again here. Screen here for Neal. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
They'll run with Kamara. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
He tries to sneak it, and he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak. At that time, the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Saints into the dime for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
For Chris Olave, incomplete. Malik Mustafa.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
6 yards.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
49ers into the dime defensively. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Purdy going to look to run. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
13 more yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first.
Leads to 2nd.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The 49ers making a 3-score game in the 4th. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
41. Saints 20.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Saints offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll bring the tight end left. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Shuck working from the gun. And the caught by his back. Kamara. And this one doesn't go far. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shuck on 3rd down. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Throwing, Chuck. Complete out to the right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Chuck.
At the 41.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Got to hurry this to the line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Saints first down.
To throw, Chuck. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he goes out a little short of the 40. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to throw it again. Gets this one to Patrick. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of 6.
Looking quickly here.
That's another Saints first down.
Chuck now on first down. Connects with Johnson. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. To throw again here, it's Chuck. Screen here for Kamara. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Trying to push deep downfield. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good in love and football. just a good little penalty taunt.
Point after from Smith is good. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
41. Saints 27.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
First down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from New Orleans.